Imagine Italy in the year 568 AD. The mighty Roman Empire has fallen. The land is divided. Into this fractured landscape, a new force arrives. The Longobards. These Germanic warriors, known for their long beards and fierce fighting, would leave a lasting mark on Italian history and culture. For nearly 2 centuries, from 568 to 774 AD, the Longobards ruled much of Italy. They established their own kingdom, built impressive structures, and left behind a legacy that is still felt today. The arrival of the Longobards was a significant event in European history. It marked the arrival of a new power in the heart of the former Roman Empire. Their impact would be felt not only in Italy, but throughout the Mediterranean world. Their story is a reminder of the constant flux of power and the enduring legacy of cultural exchange. To understand the Longobards, we must first understand their origins. Where did they come from? What drove them to migrate to Italy? What were their customs and beliefs? By exploring their origins, we can gain a deeper appreciation for their impact on Italian history. Join me as we delve into the world of the Longobards and uncover the secrets of their enduring legacy. The Longobards, or Langobards as they called themselves, traced their roots back to Scandinavia. They were a Germanic people, part of a larger wave of migrations that reshaped Europe after the fall of the Roman Empire. Their early history is shrouded in legend and myth. They appear in historical records around the 1st century AD, already on the move, pushing southward from their Scandinavian homeland. Their journey was long and arduous, taking them through the dense forests of Germania and across the vast plains of Pannonia. They fought their way south, clashing with other tribes and forging alliances as they went. By the 5th century, they had established themselves in the lands bordering the Roman Empire along the Danube River. Here, they adopted a more settled lifestyle, but their warrior spirit remained strong. Under the leadership of King Alboin, the Longobards consolidated their power in Pannonia. They clashed with their neighbors, the Gepids, another Germanic tribe vying for dominance in the region. It was during this period that a young prince named Alboin rose to prominence. Known for his strength and military prowess, Alboin would become a key figure in Longobard history. In 552, Alboin succeeded his father as king. He inherited a kingdom at war, but also saw an opportunity to expand Longobard power. The Byzantine Empire, centered in Constantinople, had recently conquered much of Italy from the Ostrogoths. However, their hold on the peninsula was tenuous. Alboin recognized a chance to seize new lands and forge a new destiny for his people. In 568, Alboin made a fateful decision. He gathered his people, along with their families, possessions, and allied tribes, and set out on a daring invasion of Italy. Their journey across the Alps was treacherous, a testament to their resilience and determination. They crossed high mountain passes, navigated treacherous paths, and endured harsh weather conditions. The sight of the Longobard host, a seemingly endless column of warriors, wagons, and livestock, must have been awe-inspiring. They brought with them not just their weapons and armor, but also their families, traditions, and dreams of a new life in the south. Their journey across the Alps was more than just a military campaign. It was a migration of an entire people in search of a new home. The Longobards descended into the Italian plains, taking the Byzantines by surprise. Resistance was scattered, and many cities opened their gates to the invaders. Alboin's forces swept through northern Italy, capturing key cities like Milan and Verona. Their advance was swift and brutal, marking the beginning of a new era in Italian history. In 573, Alboin captured Pavia, a strategically important city in the heart of the Po Valley. He made it his capital, a symbol of Longobard dominance over northern Italy. With Pavia as their stronghold, the Longobards established a kingdom that would endure for over 2 centuries, leaving an indelible mark on the Italian landscape, language, and culture. Alboin's triumph was short-lived. In 572, at the height of his power, he was assassinated. The circumstances surrounding his death are shrouded in mystery and intrigue, a tale of betrayal and revenge. Legend has it that Alboin was murdered at the instigation of his wife, Queen Rosamund, who sought vengeance for the death of her father, a Gepid king, at Alboin's hands. Alboin's assassination plunged the Longobard kingdom into chaos. He left no clear heir, and rival claimants vied for the throne. The kingdom, still in its infancy, was threatened by internal strife and external enemies. The Byzantines, though weakened, still controlled parts of Italy and saw an opportunity to exploit the Longobard disarray. Following Alboin's death, the Longobard kingdom entered a period of instability known as the Rule of the Dukes. For nearly a decade, from 572 to 584, there was no king. Instead, the kingdom was divided into independent duchies, each ruled by a powerful duke. These dukes, once loyal subordinates of the king, now pursued their own ambitions, often clashing with each other for territory and power. The rule of the dukes was a time of violence and uncertainty. The Longobards, once united under Alboin, were now a fractured force, vulnerable to both internal and external threats. The Byzantines took advantage of the situation, launching counter-offensives and recapturing some of their lost territories. Meanwhile, the Franks, a powerful Germanic kingdom to the north, began to take an interest in Italian affairs, posing a new threat to Longobard dominance. The Longobard invasion had a profound impact on the Italian peninsula, not only politically but also religiously. The Longobards, initially pagan, gradually embraced Arian Christianity, a form of Christianity considered heretical by the Roman Catholic Church. This religious difference created tensions with the papacy, centered in Rome, which opposed the spread of Arianism and sought to maintain its authority in Italy. Pope Gregory I, also known as Gregory the Great, played a pivotal role in resisting Longobard encroachment on papal territories. Through a combination of diplomacy, negotiation, and appeals for help from the Byzantine Empire, Gregory managed to preserve the independence of Rome and the papacy, laying the foundation for the temporal power of the popes in the centuries to come. In 712, Liutprand ascended to the Longobard throne. His reign, lasting over 3 decades, marked a period of stability and consolidation for the kingdom. Liutprand is considered one of the most successful Longobard rulers, known for his military achievements, legal reforms, and patronage of the arts. Liutprand successfully defended his kingdom against external threats, such as the Byzantines and the Arabs, who were expanding their influence in the Mediterranean. He also expanded Longobard territories in Italy, capturing key cities like Sutri and threatening Rome itself. However, he also showed a degree of pragmatism and diplomacy, negotiating a peace treaty with the papacy and even donating Sutri to the Pope, an act that helped to ease tensions between the two powers. While Liutprand's reign brought a measure of stability to the Longobard kingdom, new threats were emerging on the horizon. The Franks, under the leadership of the Carolingian dynasty, were growing increasingly powerful in Western Europe. They had forged a close alliance with the papacy, and their intervention in Italian affairs would have a profound impact on the fate of the Longobard kingdom. In 751, the last of the Merovingian kings, the dynasty that had ruled the Franks for centuries, was deposed by Pepin the Short, a Carolingian nobleman. Pepin, seeking legitimacy for his new dynasty, sought and received the support of the papacy. This alliance between the Franks and the papacy would have far-reaching consequences, ultimately leading to the downfall of the Longobard kingdom and the establishment of a new order in Western Europe. Pavia, strategically located on the banks of the Ticino River, became the heart of the Longobard kingdom. Alboin's conquest of the city in 572 marked a turning point in Longobard history. It became the seat of their power, a symbol of their dominance over northern Italy. The city underwent a transformation, reflecting its new status as the capital of a powerful kingdom. The Longobards, though known for their warrior culture, were also builders and patrons of the arts. They constructed impressive churches, palaces, and fortifications in Pavia, blending their own artistic traditions with Roman and Byzantine influences. The Church of San Michele Maggiore, with its distinctive Lombard Romanesque style, stands as a testament to their architectural prowess. Its massive structure, adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures, reflects the power and prestige of the Longobard rulers. Section 2. Benevento, a southern stronghold. While Pavia served as the political center of the Longobard kingdom, the Duchy of Benevento, located in southern Italy, emerged as a powerful and independent entity. Established in 571 by Zotto, a Longobard duke, Benevento controlled a vast territory in the south, encompassing much of Campania, Apulia, and Calabria. The Dukes of Benevento, though nominally subservient to the Longobard kings in Pavia, often acted independently, pursuing their own ambitions and forging alliances with neighboring powers. They were skilled warriors and shrewd politicians, defending their realm against Byzantine incursions and expanding their influence over southern Italy. Benevento, with its own distinct cultural identity, became a center of Longobard power and influence, rivaling Pavia in its importance. Section 3. Spoleto, a cultural center. Nestled in the Apennine Mountains, the Duchy of Spoleto, like Benevento, emerged as a significant center of Longobard power. Founded by Faroald, a Longobard duke, in 570, Spoleto controlled a strategic territory in central Italy, commanding important mountain passes and trade routes. Spoleto became known not only for its strategic importance, but also for its cultural vibrancy. The Longobard dukes of Spoleto were patrons of the arts, commissioning impressive churches, monasteries, and works of art. The Tempietto sul Clituno, a small but exquisitely decorated church located near Spoleto, is a masterpiece of Lombard Romanesque architecture, showcasing their artistic sensibility and the fusion of different cultural influences. Section 4. A fusion of cultures. The Longobard presence in Italy was not merely one of conquest and domination. While they initially maintained a distinct cultural identity, over time, a process of integration and cultural exchange took place. The Longobards, originally pagan, gradually converted to Christianity, adopting the Roman Catholic faith under the influence of the Papacy and the existing Roman population. This cultural fusion is evident in their art, architecture, and legal codes. Longobard craftsmen incorporated Roman and Byzantine elements into their work, creating a unique artistic style that blended Germanic traditions with Mediterranean influences. Their legal code, known as the Edict of Rothari, while based on Longobard customary law, also incorporated elements of Roman law, reflecting their adaptation to the legal traditions of their new homeland. Section 1. A lasting legacy. The Longobard kingdom in Italy, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on the peninsula. Their reign, spanning nearly 2 centuries, witnessed periods of conflict and cultural exchange. From fierce warriors to integration with the Roman population, the Longobards shaped early medieval Italy. The Frankish conquest in 774 AD ended their kingdom, but their influence persisted. Their artistic traditions, legal customs, and language left lasting traces in Italian culture. The Lombard Romanesque style, with its massive structures and intricate carvings, can still be admired today. The Lombardy region stands as a testament to their enduring presence. While their kingdom vanished, their legacy lives on in Italian history and culture.